Hey, howdy. There's a update 1.1.1 for Mechabellum. Let's check this out. No more combat power loss. And new specialist, the Missile Specialist. Season 2 of Mechabellum is near, and to enable more players to obtain more seasonal rewards before the end of Season 1, we have further adjusted the combat power system. We also added a new initial specialist and some new variants to the game, as well as some power adjustments. Combat power adjustments. Players outside the top 200 worldwide will no longer lose combat power when defeated. Nice. That'll help us just keep going. I was sitting at a steady rate. Increased combat power gained when winning for players outside the top 200 worldwide. Players in the top 200 worldwide can lose up to 600 combat power in a battle. Developers note: with these changes, we hope to enable players with lower combat power to increase their combat power faster, while still keeping the combat power leaderboard competitive. Sweet. That makes it more fun. The MMRs, there's no changes on the MMR, so you still go up and down with your MMR, but having that combat power just go up and up and up is nice, to just feeling like you're getting further in the game, even if your MMR is staying the same. New specialist. New specialist is the Missile Specialist. Get 2 missile strikes for free on round 2. Developers note: Missile Specialist is the first in a series of new specialists, and we plan to add more specialists who provide battlefield powers and equipment items in the coming month. Ooh, this nice, even sooner than just like, oh, some point in the future. New variants. Extended range Phantom Ray increases the Phantom Ray's range by 20, but decreases HP by 40. The new variant, mass-produced Sandworm, decreases the recruitment cost of the Sandworm by 100, but decreases Sandworm attack by 30% and HP by 30%. I love me some sandworms, man. I really do. Balance adjustments. Crawler. HP decreased from 292 to 277, which is a 5% decrease. Loose formations HP reduction increased from 30% to 40%. Wow. Loose formation, so you get not as much splash damage and a higher HP reduction. Oh, no. Okay, HP reduction increased from 30 to 40. Okay, so wow, they're weaker, but they're more spread out. So that's interesting. The cost of mechanical range decreased from 200 to 150. The cost of impact drill decreased from 200 to 150. And subterranean blitz damage reduction increased from 50% to 55%. Developers note: while by reducing the HP of crawlers, we hope that Fangs and Mustangs will be better against crawlers in the early game. I love the subterranean blitz mod. It helps reduce the attacks. It makes them a little bit stronger, and it kind of hides them, you know, and out of sight, out of mind. If the enemy doesn't see the guys coming, then they don't necessarily see the threat, right? So, all right, Overlord. HP decreased from 16,099 to 15,294, 5% decrease. High explosive ammo attack reduction increased from 30% to 40%. Developers note: in the mid and low MMR ranges, players often feel helpless when facing a large number of high-level overlords. This adjustment hopes to give cheaper units a better chance against overlords, while also maintaining the basic role of the overlords intact. Interesting. I haven't seen too many overlords in my games, but that's probably because I'm a lower MMR. Sledgehammer. The XP required to rank up now increased by 25%. Wow. Developers note: While not very powerful in lower MMR ranges, some Sledgehammer strategies have above average win rates in higher MMR ranges, above 2000. We hope to nerf these strategies by slowing down the Sledgehammer's promotion speed. Nice. Wraith. The cost of degeneration. How do you say that?
Degeneration.
Degeneration. Okay. My dyslexia was just degeneration. Just making that into a word that I... Degeneration is...
Degeneration.
Degeneration. The cost of the degeneration beam decreased from 300 to 250. We hope to increase the Wraith's usage rate by making it supporting tech cheaper. Scorpion. Attack increased from 10,047 to 10,650. 6% increase. Wow. Man, the Scorpions were already strong. What the hell? Siege mode. Siege mode's range bonus increased from 80 to 100. Wow. We hope to increase the Scorpion's usage rate by making it stronger against high HP units. I feel like the Scorpion is already really good against swarms and high HP units, so interesting. Phantom Ray. The cost of stealth clock increased from 200 to 250. The cost of sticky oil bomb. Golly, guys. The cost of sticky oil bomb decreased from 200 to 100. Wow. And the cost of burst mode decreased from 250 to 200. Wow. Developers note: as a new unit, the Phantom Ray has surprisingly balanced win rate. However, some Phantom Ray techs do not see enough usage. These changes aim to balance the usage rate for all Phantom Ray techs. Equipment. Nano Repair Kit, adjusted from level 2 to level 3. Developers note: while the Nano Repair Kit win rate isn't particularly impressive, it can be a very powerful in certain situations, so we decided to change it from a level 2 card to a level 3 card. I'm guessing what that means is adjusted from level 2 to level 3. I don't know exactly what that means. I'm guessing what that means is it's probably a higher cost for the card, probably from 100 to 150 or 50 to 100, and there's probably some randomness in the cards. You only get 4 to choose from, and so there's probably a randomness thing that makes it so level 2 cards are more common, level 3 cards are less common, so it can be very powerful in certain situations. So yeah, I have seen the Nano Repair Kit be a very powerful card, and it seems like it's stronger than, depending on what unit you put it on, it can be very, very strong, or it can be worthless. So that's interesting. Unit drops. The cost of high-level Sandworm cards has been increased. So the red Sandworm cards. Developers note: although the overall win rate of Sandworms is not outstanding, the impact of high-level Sandworm reinforcements on the battlefield is significantly greater than that of other giant units. This change hopes to weaken the impact of high-level Sandworm reinforcements. As soon as I get a couple of high-level Sandworms, you throw on that replicator, you throw on that anti-air, man, Sandworms, they're really, really good. And other bug fixes: optimize the sound effects of the Phantom Ray, and fix and optimize several localized texts based on community feedback. That's probably we were getting cards here in the American-speaking world. We were getting cards that were all in Chinese. because this game is pretty big there. So that's probably where we were getting that from, or that's probably what that means. So overall, love it. Big fan of the combat power adjustment. Big fan of the new specialist. I forgot to mention that the 2 missile strikes for free on round 2, that isn't just 2 missiles. That's 2 missile strikes. So those little icons, those little tags up in the top left, you get 2 of those. So that means you get to use the missile strike for free every 2 rounds, every 3 rounds. I'm not sure. So that's nice. You get to use one or both. You get to, change them around. So that's actually pretty strong. When I first heard about this specialist, I thought it was just 2 missiles. Like you get 2 of those $50 missiles, and I'm like, what the hell? That's not very strong. But that's pretty good. So this will be very interesting to see, and I'm here for it. So thanks for watching.